I don't think they'll bite it if he gets down with that worm. A lot of times the fish on the bed and mess around, them little fish, they'll bite worms better than anything. Even because here lately, they hadn't been feeding on the shad. I hadn't found them feeding on shad. It's time to, but I hadn't found them. I'm thinking them big ones out in deep water around 50 foot. I was looking at my last year's videos. Right now I was catching them in 50 foot of water, the bigger perch, but it's too windy to go out and search for them. So we in the shallow water here, or in a cove 30 foot. And I think it's plenty of fish down there. There he goes. There he goes. I think it's plenty of fish down there, just a matter of catching them. And we're gonna sit here and try to catch a mess of fish. That ain't a bad one there, that's a big one. That's a super dog. That's what we're looking for right there, people. Super dog magnet. What's going on that worm? One's jerking the worm down. Hey, we're gonna have some action here in a minute. There's a super dog, so there's some big ones in here. You gotta love some big ones. Try to catch some big ones too. I got them eating my worm, they ain't taking it. There you go. There you go. We're gonna have some action playing around with these fish today. Maybe we'll catch a few nice ones. There's a little one here. There goes one on the other worm. Boy, they gonna work me. I'm just pitching off a little bit of night crawler. Look down they going. See that rod? Look down they going. You know, hook myself. Look at that. A nice one. Huh? That's a nice one. Old fish one. Got some action going on. They're not big, but hey, that ain't too bad right there now. Hey, that's a super dog jumbo delight right there on a worm. Hey, you got to love that, right? Tell you, I've been having such a hard time getting on some fish. Last year this time I wasn't having any problem. Had all my motor, doggone, it's biting left and right now. Hey, it's biting left and right now. Just throw it out, want to take it. Put it in the rod holder, yeah. Put it in the rod holder, throw it out. That's all we're doing. And while that's going down, we're gonna mess with the crappie jigs. See if we can catch another one. They all down there. They all over the bottom. We're gonna sit in here and catch a mess of fish, try to make a video on a windy day. All we're gonna do. Sometimes when it's too bad of weather to get out, you just tuck back in a cove around April and catch them in the cove. Sometimes. They biting it. A lot of little ones, a couple nice ones. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's a good one. What? You got to love that. Old fisherman. Got two little ones. Two little ones at one time, and I mean little. What? We're gonna throw them back. A lot of little ones in here, and a couple nice ones. We after that, a couple nice ones. Drop it to the bottom, boy, I tell you the bottom's covered in here. Covered. It's covered. A bunch of fish under me. 30 foot of water. They hitting too. Just a matter of letting it get down. I don't have a lot of lead on my worm, so it's taking a long time to get down. I need bigger lead on it. What we need a bigger lead. Need a bigger lead on this worm. This is what we need. They bumping it. You see the little, I don't know if y'all can see the rod or not. They bumping it. There, I got that one. Yeah, I think I got that one. Little one though. Got one on the other one too. And babies. Babies. Really babies. Really babies. There's a lot of little ones in there. We got to weed them out. Out in the bigger water, you catch bigger fish, I think. But a lot of times in these coves, the little ones are hanging out. gotta weed them out. Weed them out. They push back in here along with a lot of the other fish. I've been looking for some crappies, but I can't find them. I don't know what's happened to the crappies. There just ain't many in this lake anymore. That's why I'm definitely believe that. There just ain't many in here no more. And I think it's because the perches eat all the eggs out. That's what I think's happening. I'm gonna keep me a mess of these little perch for dinner. But they little, they real little. But anyhow, we're gonna try to make a video catching some little perch. That's something I don't normally do. But we haven't put a video in a while, I tell you. Last year I could make 3 videos a day. This year I'm having a hard time getting back on it. And it's fish down there, but they ain't really wanting it. I hate sacrificing these doggone high dollar night crawlers, but that's what we're gonna do. I got them from a catfish. Hey, maybe we'll catch a catfish messing around in here with these worms. Who knows? We might. A lot of fish down there. There's a doggone loon. Now that's what we don't need, loon. He'll run my fish off. I can't go nowhere without the loon coming and following me. I'm way in a cove, and guess who shows up? That dark-haired loon. Doggone. That joker will run my fish off every time. Dog, I hate that loon. I used to like loony. I don't like it no more. I hate to say that. He just makes it hard. As soon as you start catching a couple fish, he shows up. When you're away from him, you think you're away from him, he shows up. And see, at this depth of water, he will run them fish off, people. They can't stand that loon out there swimming around him. They can't stand it. Guarantee they'll quit, because he's gonna swim under the boat before it's over with. I seen a perch the other day about a pound on top of the water where the loon had tried to kill him. He was still swimming around, but he couldn't go. And he didn't have any scales left on him where the loon done tried to kill him. And I think they eating a lot of them that I'm not catching. These babies in here though, these are really babies. Really babies in here. There was a bunch of them under me, but they ain't under me like they were. Catching a few though. There you go. Hey, they biting. They just little. Caught him a couple nice ones. Where the rest of them nice ones at? Well, we're catching them on worms right now. What we're catching. Piece of night crawler. Surely there got to be some nice ones out there, some more. Caught them couple nice ones. They biting though. Uh-oh. They wanting to take it. There you go. There you go. See him taking it, tipping that rod. There you go. Put this in there. Bring him out. A little bit better. There goes one on the other one. Hey, it's some action. Gotta love action. Look down the going. Look down the going. What? They're working, the old fishermen, ain't they? Just not the right size. They're babies. They're babies, is what they are. Little ones. But, hey, beggars can't be choosy. You tucked in here, No, he swallowed it too. You got to worry about throwing him back. That's for sure. That's for sure. Bear with me. Get these little suckers off the hook. Throw it back out, see if we get another one. It's me going back to the house with nothing, you know? 'Cause my trolling motor is basically shot out in that big water. I don't know what happened to it. I know I unplugged it this morning and it didn't show that it was fully charged. And I don't know what in the world. Unless it wasn't clipped on good. I don't know. Something happened to it. Tell you, they're not hitting these jigs that good. They want the worms. They want the worms, what they want. Ain't nothing wrong with my jigs neither. I was thinking might be something wrong with them. That whole bottom out there is caked with perch. There you go, there you go. They just ain't, they're hitting the worms and that's about all they want. Tapping it. He's tapping it. Little ones. Real little ones. Real little ones. Oh. They ain't even really taking worms that great now. Plenty of them out there too. They're all over the bottom. Quit hitting the jig too. I want to thank old Timothy Ward. He got a couple fish towels and a nice fella. He's got a little new thing on Facebook called Turkey Hunting with Jesus, Timothy Ward. He's a fine fella, fine Christian boy, and he done a little video on Facebook about the old fisherman the other day, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Tim, for getting your fish towels, and hope the best for you. And said he had me a rod, I just ain't been able to get close to him to pick it up. So, but thank you, Tim, for being a nice fan and a wonderful fan, and for liking the old fisherman videos. Doggone it. It's slowing up here now. They were eating it up. Now they're slowing up. Even with the worms slowing up. I check my daggone worm, make sure it's okay. Ain't much left on it. Got to have more worm in that. That's for sure. Got to have more than that. Throw it back out. Now the sun's coming out. It was supposed to rain today. There goes one. There goes one. It was supposed to rain today. That's a nice one down there. Hey, that's a good one. What? That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a jumbo magnum. I'm getting close to it. We'll take them kind all day long. A little piece of worm. What he's hitting. a little piece of worm. Throw it back out and get another. This is definitely lazy man perch fishing here with worms. Huh? I never thought I'd do this. You know, you got to, when you get out here and things happen like trolling motor battery's weak, I got just enough to hang around out in this calm water, and you get out here and things happen like that, and you got to improvise. And so I had these worms hoping I could get on some catfish, and I went over to the rocks, and of course catfish wasn't over there yet. Last year I was catching them over this time. They ain't over there yet now. There goes one. So we improvise and we dropping in the back of a cove, trying to make something happen instead of going home with nothing. Because the trolling motor ain't gonna hold up enough to go out and find a bigger perch. That's why we back in this net. Just to get a few fish without going home with nothing. Got to hate going home with nothing. Old fishermen don't like to go home with nothing. So we out here fishing for perch. Oh, gone. What in the world happened there? I felt like it broke my line. Oh my. That just took all my worm off. There goes one. There goes one. That's a nice one. Hey, that's a nice one. You gotta love a nice one. That's a nice one. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with him. That's a super dog magnum. Catching them with worms. What? Hey, you want to catch some else fish, just get you some worms, come over in there, get in the middle of one of these coves, about 30 foot of water and drop it to the bottom is all you got to do. That's what it looks like anyhow. I take one night crawler and make about 3 baits is what I'm doing. Make about 3 baits. Thread him on the hook. All I'm doing. Dropping it down. We're gonna sit right here and catch a mess of fish on a day I almost give up because my trolling motor's dead. And there's plenty of them down there, so hey. Once before I caught them in here last year, about this time, but I didn't have no worms then, and I was catching them on jigs and spoons. I'm surprised I hadn't caught a catfish. Really surprised. I don't know what's wrong with the catfish. They normally right here with these perch in a cove like this, but some reason this year they ain't acting right. It's wonder they're not acting right. Look at that. You see the end of them rods, they biting it. Look down they going. Look down they going. A little one. Hey, some big ones though. Some big ones got one on the other. Some little, some bigger. Hey, that's eating size. Got love eating size. Swallows too. Excuse me. Got a tickle. Drop it to the bottom and hope we catch a big boy. You gotta hate a tickle in your throat. Tighten up and hope one will take it. I believe I took all my worms off my other jig, other hook. I'll still get a bump. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Catching them with worms. Oh boy. Tell you what, they eating my worms up too. They eating them up. One on that one. Huh? They working me, ain't they? I'm telling you right now, they working me. They ain't big. They little. But hey, like I say, better than nothing. Better than that. Get it back down and catch another one. Lake Monticello, loving life, although we not catching big fish. Hey, I like action. You can't beat action. You can't beat action. Hope everybody had a good Easter. I had a video up, so not a present. I put a couple videos from last year up, and I got a couple more I'm gonna put up. Last year videos, when I was catching fish a lot better than I am this year. Tell you, this year's been off the whole year. It ain't been the same as last year. Nothing's the same, but last year was a really good year, and up to last year I'd caught them when I wasn't videoing. I really caught the fish really good, but seems like fishing is tapering way down this year. I don't know what the problem is, and I hope you go back a year later before and you look at the same date, and I was wearing perch out right now. This year I can't get on the big ones. I don't know what the deal is. Hopefully they ain't all caught out, but it's like now I'm back in this cove. We're catching a lot of little ones. Where's the big ones? Catch a couple big ones ever so often. But, hey, not a lot of them. You got to wonder what happened to them. But plenty of them not here. These little, I see them all over the bottom. They're biting. Taking these worms, look at that. See that? They're taking these worms. It's not big, they're little. Well, that means we're gonna have a lot of them, little ones coming on, and that's good. But they're little. Look at it, you see the end of that rod? Look at it go down, look at that. Oh, missed it. Whole bottom's covered, plenty of them out there. Plenty of them. He's on it now, look at that. Huh? The little ones, they're little. Oh, he got off. They're little. Got to be some jumbo magnums out there somewhere. I think it's so many little ones that jumbos can't get to them, to be honest with you, with these worms. Look at that. Doggone, they eating it. They just little. They just little. All this to it. And see, with these worms, they swallowing it. So when they swallow it, you got to keep them. Can't throw them back. Can't throw them back, they're too little to throw back. I mean, they're dead when you jerk it out of his mouth like that, so can't throw him back, you have to keep him. You're gonna have to eat him. Which they eat good. They're little, but they eat good. About like a little brim. Whole bottom's covered. I probably ought to still be fishing with that jig, but there's too many things to fish with. I'll probably catch the bigger ones with the jig. Whole bottom's covered. They push back up in here spawning. What they're doing. Look down there going. Look down there going. Now that's a nice one. That's the kind we're looking for right there. That's a good one. That's a good one. What? That is a jumbo super dog delight right there. Look at that. That, my friend, is a big one. That is a big one. Look at that. That's a big one. Some more worm on there. Got one on the other bite. Look at him. Oh, missed it. Just throw it out and let us sink. All we doing with that. They all over the place down there. I mean, bunches of them. I believe I took all my bait off this one. Yep, no bait. Can't catch them on credit, people. You got to have a worm to catch them. You've got to have a piece of worm on there to catch it. Drop her back down. Glad y'all can be with the old fishermen. Listen, I know we're not catching big ones, but hey, we own fish and plenty of them. And we're going to sit here, we catch us a mess of these little perch before we go home on Lake Monticello. Love and life. Ain't a soul out here today. Too windy. Supposed to rain and wind blowing about 20 miles an hour. You can't, back in here ain't too bad. But out in yonder, it's really bad. Hey, there's a nothing. Hey, there's a nothing. Babies, but there's a nothing. Hey, today I mean babies. Now I ain't got him too deep hooked. I can throw him back. Bunch of babies out here. But ever so often, we'll get a nice one. So we're gonna sit here and enjoy ourselves catching little babies and keeping the bigger ones, hopefully. See him, see that rod tipping, got him? Tipping. Got one on this rod going down. Got one on that rod going that way. They little, my goodness, they little things are babies. Babies. Plenty of them out there. You see, we got plenty of babies coming around, coming on. Doggone it, that net's gonna die. Swallowed it. I got to keep him. He swallowed it. Got no choice but keep it. What size is this thing? Ain't no bigger. Little babies. That's the only bad thing about these worms. Kill a lot of little fish. He done swallowed it. He done swallowed it, people. Can't throw it back. Can't throw it back. That's one advantage when you catch them with a jig, you throw them little ones back, but little ones that size ain't gonna hit no jig. I might have to pull the worms in and just try to focus on the jig because there's plenty of fish out there. Maybe we can catch just the big ones then. Maybe we can catch just the big ones. I threw one back a while ago and he's on top of the water. He ain't going back. He ain't going back. They ain't gonna make it. Once you catch them, they ain't gonna make it. Be nice to be all big ones. But they're not. More little ones than all big ones. More little ones than every one of them swallowed. Oh, no. I'm about to quit fishing with these worms. Killing all these little fish. Almost too little to clean. Yeah, they're going. Yeah, they're going. Almost too little to clean. There you go. There you go. They working me, they ain't the right size. They just too little. The lake's full of them. Them little ones are hanging in these coves. The big ones out in the deep water. What's happening? Big ones in the deep water. Deep water. Little ones back in the cove. We might go out to the big water with these daggone worms and catch them, but I can't today because it's too windy. But we might bring some worms back over here where they won't hit the jig out in the bigger water and catch the bigger perch with worms. That's what I'm thinking anyhow. I'm seeing fish everywhere. There's no reason I ain't catching some big ones. Very few big ones. I don't know why. Maybe the little ones ain't giving the big ones a chance to get it. Could be it. Could be. Put that jig back out there and see if we catch one on it. Oh, missed him. Missed him. Hey, just a majority of babies. All this to it. You gotta go. Oh. They hitting it. I'll tell you that. They hitting it. Just babies. A little bit better. Not a lot. A little bit. Still really too little to keep. Really too little to keep. Tell you what, they're hitting them worms. They're not hitting this jig. You got to wonder if that's what's happening in the bigger water where the bigger ones are. They'll hit worms out there too. You got to wonder. They're not hitting this jig. There you go. There you go. Finally hit that jig. They finally hit that jig. Finally hit that jig. That doggone wind's whipping now, I'll tell you that. I cannot believe I ain't caught a catfish on worms. Cannot believe it. There you go. There you go. There you go. Little bitty things. My goodness. Man. Going back out to the bottom where the little babies are lying. What's down there? Little babies. I tell you, the whole bottom's covered, people. Thousands of them down there. There's no question about that. Thousands. Thousands upon thousands. Little fish down there. In here. Tell you, to catch them like this, though, you got to have that boat pretty still. They don't want it moving fast with the worms. They don't want it moving fast at all. Mess around here and got my doggone worm line. That ain't good. With my jig. Jugger's done bit my triple ripple, slam off. Ain't nothing left. I gotta go. There goes one. There goes one. Doggone, he got off. He got off. Then took all my worm off. This line. Wind's whipping me back and forth. Boy, it's aggravating. I mean, really aggravating. But you know, typically, earthworms, that's the size fish you're gonna catch. That's why I use the jig. That's what, you know, you catch the little ones with the earthworms. But they will hit them. Y'all see that? They go, one on that. Look down they going. Hey, look down they going. That's a nice one right there now. Hey, that's a good one there. That's the kind we're looking for. That's the kind we're looking for. A little bit better. Yep, a little bit better, people. A little bit better. You got to love it. Another piece of worm on and throw it back out. All we can do. All we can do. Got one on that one running with it. Just babies. Got a boat coming. Got a boat coming. I'm gonna have to let y'all go with that. We got a boat coming up on us. They're gonna mess us up. I'm gonna let y'all go. Thanks for being with the old fisherman. Hey, to show you we can catch a couple on earthworms. Hey, enjoy being with me. See ya.